Okay. We've got to get Sean out of this sticky situation he's in.
Yup, that's me.
Nope.
Me.
All right. Turn order.
You know, it is the power-up mug.
God, this picture is like a Renaissance painting.
Honestly, I really love it.
It's like a Watchmen panel.
Someone
Turn it black and white, hit
I'm
that
gonna work on that.
saturation.
You guys
All
keep
right.
going.
Someone
Thank you,
shot
man.
the snowman in the head.
Yeah. Hand to God, did you flip the game over piece over, or was
No,
it like that?
no, it was like
Man.
I took this picture with the intent just to be like, oh no, my mug broke, and then I looked at it on my phone like, oh my god, the game over is in a single frame.
Game over.
Like it was the funniest shit. I'm like actually gonna need a cough drop after that one sec.
Roll me. Turn order.
Wait, everybody or just
No.
Just Sean.
Alright.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Wow, everyone else is doing badly. Yeah, well, at least it was worth the gut busters we had along the way. All right.
Is that what you started on?
Yes.
Alright, Sean, you can do this.
Despite all odds, no, he can't. Walker's up first.
Now, Lord.
Well, if Walker's shown us anything, it's that he sucks.
He smacked Sean for like 8 shifts. He felled Ostrich. He's the only person to ever do that in this campaign.
The only one who ever will. What happened again?
I won't lose.
Don't like that tone. I think he is going to take the first action on the giant beast. I don't think Ostrix is concerned right now. He's gonna say, "Oh shit, it's one of those things!" He's gonna... Let's see if that makes any dent at all. You can't really tell from here. He fires off his gun. It's a mighty roar, but you just hear a clang into the giant metal husk of this beast. And then it's your turn. You are locked in fisticuffs with Waylon MacCready, Viscount of a major territory.
Does he still have his do I still have advantage on him?
Yeah, boost.
Or
Still,
boost on him?
yeah, you still got the weight over him.
Let's see. What? I guess we never worked on. What is the mechanic of trying to? I guess is knocking somebody out technically what it would be if you just fought
It's
them
the same
to
thing,
the
yeah. You have
point?
to fill their stress boxes up to achieve taking them out of combat, which takes whatever form you want.
Gotcha. All right. I'll just fight him then.
Fuck me.
Oh,
You
wait,
didn't even add your
let's do that.
modifier! God!
That's a 9.
What's he gonna do now?
Jeez.
Okay, let's see. Where does that go? He managed to pull through, and it's only 3 shifts, God willing. Okay, he's got just the stress box for it. What do you do?
He'd probably just pull his dagger out and give him a slash sort of across the midsection.
Okay. He'll recoil back from that, and then look from the chest wound up to you. This guy's gonna look around, unsure, but Walker is gonna shout, "Kill the fucking thing! Kill the fucking thing!" And it's gonna run over and, like, swing a sword at... He's gonna try to find a weak point. Clang. You're not sure when this thing's taking damage or not.
No, it's dead.
It explodes. Yeah, let's see now.
Kills everyone.
Surrogate Soldier 98 is going to, like, lift up as though on hydraulics, and, like, little insectoid mechanical legs will reach out and start to pull this guy into some grinding machine, and it will start. He's not dead, but it's going to start grinding him for damage against this internal mechanism.
I do love the 3rd generation model.
Big one. They're just
Tesla truck's got nothing on this thing.
they're all gonna keep trying to do the same thing. It actually manages to get this guy free. The big boy here is known for his muscle. Lifts the surrogate soldier a measure. Wow, there's no non-extreme angles with this. And fishes this guy out, although his head is like fucking shredded. MacCready is going to recoil from this and tighten up his knuckles and just punch you in the helmet over and over.
Alright. I concede. No.
Oh, that was easy. Wow, 1 shift on you. I didn't think you could do worse than him.
I'll do a fate point to reroll.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Tap number 1.
Going for boosts. Okay.
Okay, you match. He's got a boost on you.
Alright.
This lady's not gonna know what to do. She's just gonna start running for the exit. She takes off, arms swinging alongside her.
Flipping and driving.
I think this little guy's not gonna know what to do either with the weight of the thing about to come down, so he's just gonna back up. Walker is going to take another shot. What the fuck are with my fucking rolls? This shit is twisted behind the scenes. He manages to hit something, some manner of flesh underneath the thing. Ostrich.
Alright. Gotta do another fight on this dude. Actually... Yeah, yeah, no, I'll just do an old fight on him.
Alright. With your you... Oh, wait, no. Yeah.
No, yeah, yeah.
You... Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't fucking believe this. You guys are just toe-to-toe. He matches you, you match him. You guys got boosts on each other.
What the fuck? I think that's ever happened.
He's got, like, your sword holding hand interlocked in one hand. You got the knife trying to press towards his abdomen in the other, and he's holding you by the wrist.
Alright. Well,
This guy's just gonna skitter away. Everyone's fleeing this thing and leaving their giant cohort to hold it up. And let's see how that goes for him. Not well. These insectoid legs reach down to the rock below and dig in and start to drag itself down like a mower on top of somebody's head.
Nasty.
Just like that.
Yeah, exactly like this. Yeah, perfect. And his body starts to jerk around as blood just like spatters the ground beneath this giant. Let's see if he can get out. Or else this is going to keep happening to him? No.
No.
MacCready now is going to use his boost on you
All right.
in an attack. You can use yours back.
All right. Oh wait, I can use the boost in my defense for that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Ah. Okay. He hits you. Man. Oh, I did a perfect behind the scenes. He is going to currently hit you for 4. Which, yes, he got an 11, including the boost.
God.
Okay. Well,
He's going to wind back and is, there's some straining of chitin and creaking of muscle as he winds up a real super punch and then just collapses it right into your midsection. And your wound recently healed, although that section is tender. And so you lurch forward and maybe spit up some blood from the impact.
yeah.
You see he doesn't need more than his fists. This lady is just going to keep cruising. This fellow at this display is kind of backing up. Let's see if he has the will. No. Walker is looking more uncertain by the minute. As all of his lackeys flee him, and he's going to look to you, Ostrich, pointing a gun at you. He's going to say, "Call that thing off! Call it off!"
No.
No.
He's not gonna pay a mind.
He's just going to swear and... Actually, I guess that'll try to be a provoke, so roll will. Might do mental damage. Okay, 1 shift of will damage.
All right.
And now it's you.
Right. Let's see. I'm gonna do. Just gonna do another fight on him, honestly.
Yeah. Sex. Okay, you'll eke him out by 1. He manages an average. The blade starts to cut into flesh anew, and he's looking a bit pushed to the edge. You've always understood him to be a tougher customer than this, but admittedly, he got a pretty strong start against the fucker. Once he's gotten his powdered wig in order, this fellow's going to run back up and try to clang his sword off the back of old Bertha. Nope. And Surrogate Soldier 98 is going to activate... Let me see, what was the exact stunt called?
The grinder.
Oh, you never kept this one.
Maiden.
Yeah, I think the one where they just hunker down and everyone in a radius is affected.
Oh, the wrecking ball. Yeah.
It's gonna have 2 pylons that dig in, and then just in a display you're used to seeing, plates are gonna fly open and closed as these horrific spears jut in and out in an undulating fashion and just stab into both of these guys. The one being held down is killed, and this guy is damn close. The grinder will fully collapse onto Meat Body there and start sucking him up to heal damage.
Hooray.
Waylon's gonna see this and kind of start dragging you to move backwards, but he's gonna keep like hammering blows into your side as he tries to move.
Okay.
Okay, 2 stress.
Damn it.
Yeah, your dad's upset about it too.
Yeah.
Not Ostrich.
Not my boy again.
Leave Ostrich alone.
She's gonna escape. Courtesan has nothing to do here. This guy's gotta go hide. Walker is also going to start making for the exit, although he's gonna fire off again. Not a chance. Ostrich.
I will. Can I get to here in a movement action?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to use my absorb. Try
Okay.
to get some of that sweet meat.
Wow. Okay, heal up to a 4 stress slot again. What roll is that? Yeah, impressive. You deserve it.
Yeah.
That's whatever that is. That's gross.
Yeah, what happens, Ostrich?
So he would go near this body and kind of like kneel down, but with his gun still up, and he'll outstretch a hand. And in the same way that you would see Ludwig come to life, you'd sort of see blood sort of sift out of the fucking chitinous body and go up the length of his armor. And in fact, you'd notice that his armor seems to have like almost like in all those movies when he's killed and there's like a blood like track that it goes down.
Yeah.
Where it's like these lines that lead to some like thing that opens a door.
Blood groove?
It'd be kind of like that, but it'd be like built into his armor.
Yeah, you kind of have to dig in and rip part of it away as though, like, something's stuck inside a vacuum. You gotta wrench off your own little leg, but it's plenty
Yeah.
of meat.
Grab a leg, it's big enough, so.
And you wrench it away with a...
Delicious.
Don't like it.
This guy's turn then. He's gonna turn horrified to you and try to start backing up, but he's gonna swing on his way. He's gonna swing sidelong. He saw you go down before, so he thinks he can do it again.
Okay.
Fuck.
There's
He-
a +4.
Oh my god.
It's 6 over him. It's a +4. I'm gonna say with the fluidity of this, why don't we just... He's like 1 shift from death. Why don't we just...
Call it a day.
Yeah. Why don't we just behead him right now and be done with it?
He concedes.
Yeah, he gets a thing.
Either that or he gives up, because I'm imagining him swinging as he's running and his blade literally breaks on the armor.
Yeah, okay. Which would you rather? Would you rather kill him with a flick of your wrist or let him go?
You know what? If I get to choose, I would say not kill him, but like he gets. Wait, okay, yeah. He tries to swing, the thing breaks off and like lands into his shoulder. it clangs back into him. He just gets incapacitated.
It's him in the... it hits him in the fucking collarbone, and he just grabs at it and gurgles and starts running the rest of the way.
I swear there was like a vine or something of someone throwing something at the ground and hitting them in the jaw.
Roll in athletics.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Pretty good. Alright, you'll jump clean out of the way as 98 can't help but groove past you. It's gonna turn whatever organs are left into mulch and just careen, playing for fucking Walker here. Let's see. This isn't gonna be pretty. Yeah, for 5 shifts, it starts, it rolls him under and starts grinding him up.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, feet first. Oh.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Always.
It's that fucking stupid scene from fucking
Austin Powers.
The Happening, where the guy like lies down in front of the
Oh, yeah.
fucking idiotic shit.
Waylon is going to run over here, catch the coward by the neck, and just bring him in for a big bite clean out of his head. He just rips off cheek meat and pulls his face away in a bite and chews clean through it. Let's see what he can heal for. 1. Wow, amazing. You get one box back. Gone. Hiding. Can you get out, Walker? Let's see. No. Ostrich.
Damn it. Alright, well, I was trying to look for this dude, but I probably wouldn't do it.
Let's see. Wow, really a 0, huh? Okay. I guess you know
Alright.
where he is.
See his ass sticking out.
You see his butt cheeks.
Alright, I will make my way over towards him. That's my action though anyway, so...
It's your action, yeah.
Yeah.
Dead. 98. Let's see. You have that other stunt for 226 or whomever. About yeah, okay. They're gonna have a physique contest. It rears up this grinder again and initiates in an easy physique contest again. Uh-oh. That's not good. Anyway. So now, MacCready's gonna try his hand at this. He's gonna wind up and slam a fist into the... Well, not just slam a fist, but he's gonna grip 2 plates and start trying to pry a movement wheel off of it. Oh! That's a hefty little something. He rips a piece off of it in a display you've never seen before. And he just
Put that back.
throws... He does.
That's government property.
This little bitch looks up and squeals and says, "No, no!" And he's gonna stab at you defensively.
Okay.
You're all right. He doesn't quite make it. His little pig sticker clangs off of your knee plates. All right, one last chance to get out. No, not possible. He's gonna be dead next turn. Ostrich.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just fight.
Wow, he manages to skitter around the other side. I can't believe he rolled that.
Oh.
Skitter. He pulls his little hat down and skitters out of the way.
God damn it.
Surrogate Soldier's action is going to be to mulch Walker. And he does so with prejudice. There is just a whirring of its rollerblade action mechanism beneath the hood here. And it's just an absolute torrent. A gushing torrent of red viscera emits from beneath it. With a
Good for her.
toilet flush sound effect.
Come on.
Waylon's gonna back up with a ugh, and then look back at the machine and just pick back up the piece it tore off, hold it high overhead, and try to jam it through the plate. Wow, that's another impressive blow. So from the beating this thing has been taking, the plates are starting to look a little loose. It's kind of like driving an antique car no one's really worked on. Elizabeth always had this thing, but you never imagined it would be anywhere. You thought maybe it was just kind of a yard
Sitting
feature.
in the garage.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think that maths out. Yeah. So this guy is just gonna... Now he's starting to run. Walker's dead, so it's you.
Alright, I'll help out with this fucking shit. Actually, could I roll a crafts roll to help repair?
Yeah, why not?
Alright.
Oh!
Oh,
Okay, that'll give it back a big one. Big.
I'm imagining, like, when he pulled out the, like, giant piece, some very essential, like, sprockets and stuff came with it, and Westbrook would, like, scoop up one of them and, like, put it back in place. So some gears keep turning.
Okay. Maybe you are able to use the chain a bit handily. You know, use whatever's on hand.
Yeah.
And so now, let's see. It's going to try to do the same to Waylon. It's going to rotate in place and do the Maiden's Maw. Okay, so this against this.
That's my favorite stunt. I only have to use once.
Yeah, barely used anything on Surrogate Soldier in like 2 campaigns. Wow, he beats it. This is incredible. It starts to turn on top of him, and then you just see the bulging outline of every vein in this man's body, natural and new from Bloodsucker, as he holds up this Iron Maiden of a creature. And he just sees the roller spinning next to his face, these jagged blades cutting just past his beard, and he says, "Oh no, you fucking don't! I know you're in there, bitch, and I'm coming for you when I'm done with him." He's gonna throw it off to the side and charge at you.
Alright.
He's gonna try to full-on tackle you and then punch you on the ground, which is just a fancy way to say a fight roll.
Okay.
Okay. He's got a boost for now, because he matches you. So he gets you on the ground and is like hitting at you, but you've got your gauntlets up, so it's just clang, clang, clang.
Alright.
Now you.
He's taking more than 2 shifts of damage, right?
Yeah, by leagues. You know
Okay,
that for a fact.
I don't know. I don't know if he healed, like, past that or something. Alright, do my first stunt on him. And I'm going to try to, like, do that thing that MMA fighters do where they, like, put a knee at someone's, like, midsection and flip them over them
Okay.
to try to, like, put them down. And then try to enter this physique battle with him.
Okay.
So,
Let's do 1.
number 1.
Shit, what do we do in matching? Do we go on for another?
Oh, God, what do we decide on matching? I think it's just we redo it anyway.
Okay.
Restart.
Wow! I couldn't believe that I could actually get a -3 next against Oh, that's only
Jeez.
-1 for you. Alright, you got 1 success. This is
Hooray.
unbelievable.
Man.
Bring it
Yep.
down.
Number 2.
Ooh. Okay, he's got that one.
Shit.
Which sucks. That was impressive, but so was his.
All right.
Oh, another tie!
Oh my god.
You're like,
All right.
you're like, only with one hand. You're struggling to hold one of his hands with your other, so you're kind of like trying to aim the guillotine part of it, and it's like wavering off target here and there.
Yeah, I'm
It's
imagining
trying to
like
thread a needle.
this dude's giant fist, like holding on either of the pincers and pushing it away,
Yeah.
and it's like scraping it against the ground. All right.
Oh,
No.
Do you want to do the gamble?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like fate point?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll fate point it.
Okay, better.
Come on.
You
The music cut. That's a good sign.
yeah, I mean sort of,
Music cut, much like this man's head.
you hit the last off of his health bar, and so the game freezes and then cuts to a cutscene where he's falling like, oh, in like clearly not the same location you were. Oh.
Well, I thought you were gonna do like we're in the Assassin's Creed world where we're like I like hold him in my arms and I take his life tenderly. I put a feather on his eyes or whatever that fucking stupid game does.
Yeah. So you're in this struggle. You're so close, but it looks like he's about to throw you off, gripping you by the plate. And then in one motion, go ahead.
He would be trying to direct the thing down, like holding up at the hilt, trying
Mhm.
to aim the thing towards his neck, and the guy's holding onto it. I was just imagining Ostrich putting his boot on that midsection right there and just pushing down as hard as he can towards where the guy's neck is, and then moving his foot away so it can be clear of the track as it comes down.
Ugh! His head gets thrown back at his neck, all too exposed, and then there's a ching. He gets a new necklace. And like many of your other victims, he's gonna grip at both sides of it. It's almost like you give them handholds. And he doesn't quite express fear, but there is urgency to his eyes. Big, clear, and black and shiny like any insect. He looks up at you, a victim.
All right. Well, activate that thing and send it right down.
Whoosh. All right. It comes down heavy, and as things reach a fever pitch in this room, there's just a shunk as it connects clean through the ground and digs into the rock. And the most sure way to kill just about any given bloodsucker, Viscount Waylon MacCready's head rolls from his shoulders.
All right, I'll slowly just put a foot on his chest and yank the pincers of it out of the ground behind him. And I'll walk over to his head. I'll pick it up. And I want to just put it on one of the spikes on the surrogate soldier
Damn.
on the front.
Damn.
It hangs there, and there's a beautiful sweeping shot of this horrific machine. It looks pretty beat up. It was already a bit of an old ricket, and fighting a group of people. Walker's pistol was quite a blaster, and so it tore away the armor, and Wayland was just taking the thing apart with his hands. So it looks rickety, but like it could drive still.
Yeah, I too am also feeling rickety. So
It's the Kermit Christian Bale nodding gif. You just nod at each other. And then the body gets back up, and it puts the head back on, and all his health bar comes back up, and it's round 2.
You already walked away from the body, but you were like wondering why you didn't get the XP. You're like, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's like any
Where's the-
Sekiro boss.
Where's the loot? But work's not done. I'm going to go after the people who are running away as a flavor to that.
Before you
And
go,
at least see what happened.
a tendril very unpleasantly starts extending from this thing's like interior toward you in a manner mirroring the last time this happened.
I'll turn at that because I know now.
And even though it is deliberate from your lady, it starts to slither into your armor in a way that just can't be comfortable for anyone. And starts to weave its way back to try and jut into your spine. Yeah. And that fuzziness is going to happen, and you can kind of like... It's almost like you're in a slightly different place, like you're seeing everything through a really foggy diving helmet. And you'll hear your lady... Ostrich.
He will just regard the soldier as though that's her. And he'll kind of bow. My lady.
I thought that I told you to run.
He looks around at the fucking carnage, and I'll look back at her. I couldn't let these escape and rally more to these ideas they had.
No, I mean, it's incredible. This is exactly what we needed. It's more than I ever could have dreamed for. I intended to throw this thing away. I mean, there's going to be tons of authorities on you any second now, but I knew after what you said, when I lost contact with you, something bad had happened. I tried reaching you 12 times on the road, always in different places, but you never answered. As far as I could tell, someone was attacking the tether.
Alright, it had been like days, wasn't it?
Yeah, you've been on the road for days.
He'll bow a little bit more. I'm sorry to have failed you. It won't happen again.
No, Ostrich, this is more wonderful than anything I could have ever dreamed. You just opened a Viscount seat. That's what we've been looking for.
I don't know why we didn't think of this sooner. Just kill him.
He'll pause at that, and then he'll regard her again. I don't now know why one of them was up here to begin with. It seems like a precarious place for a Viscount.
It seems like he wanted to deal with things personally. I expect that it would have gone his way if I hadn't intervened.
I'm eternally grateful, as ever, my lady.
I appreciate everything you've done, but we both need to get to work immediately. You gotta keep MacCready's head with you. You gotta get it delivered somewhere that I can have it. Gotta prove that you or I was the kill. Collect his items.
Very well, my lady. And he'll trudge over and, with probably some considerable effort, drag this large man's body over towards the soldier, and let one of the grasping arms fucking take the thing and store it in its gore body.
She says, "You're gonna have to take his personal effects and carry him on you. Soldier 98 ain't gonna make it out of here."
You're leaving it here?
Do you know where you are?
Not particularly, my lady.
I can tell roughly from where I had to send it, based on your last signature. You're in Terra Central, north of the border.
Huh.
Central.
Must have been as far as they felt comfortable getting you before Wayland traveled the rest of the way up. I don't know why so far from Southern Territory, but it can't be good for him. But that's neither here nor there. Blackmail ain't really on the table anymore. There's a vacant seat, and I gotta get there ahead of his esquires.
There will be a lot of blood vying for that one spot. Farewell, my lady. I'll do what I can with the body myself.
So she makes clear to you that she needs the personal effects to be able to be to present them if she's going to have any assistance in taking the seat, or else anyone could lay claim to it. So you essentially have some important quest items on your person, perhaps the most important of which is this man's severed head.
All right.
Great.
I'll take the head then. And fucking kick it. Oh, I'll
Punt it over the edge.
Wah!
Wrap it up in some
Tissue.
tissue.
yeah, I'll find a sack somewhere and fucking put in that. Tie it up. Find any kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Missives or what have you this guy has.
He's got some cufflinks, he's got a necklace, he's got his own brass knuckles.
Wow, his own hair gel too. Damn.
Sure does.
He won't need that.
Do you,
Maybe it will. I'll put it on his severed head. Make it look good.
The surrogate soldier is going to turn and look around in various places and say, I've got to find a way to destroy this thing. The Countess does not need to hear word that there's a surrogate soldier loose in Terra. I don't care so much what the Forgiven think of it, but the Countess is going to be looking more carefully for bloodbinders if she knows. And we've gotten this far without her knowing.
Ostrich will look at the dangling thing of magma that's left over there. Perhaps we could burn it down.
Can you get it to work?
Can I get it to work? Let's find out. No. I could re-roll that. I'm fine.
Thing's gonna make a bunch of noise driving up next to you. It's gonna plain squish the rest of his body. It's just gonna explode like a grape.
She fucking forgets she's in a giant mobile. She's walking up next to him let's see the costume.
I'll hit number 4 and
Okay.
there we go.
That should do it.
Okay.
You managed to undo your damage.
All right. Yank that thing and drop it.
She's gonna
She feels all of the pain.
pull. Let me see.
And at that, I'll if it's all right, I'll probably have to be back.
Yeah. All right. Switch to the others.
The image of it being boiled.
Oh,
It hurts for real.
it smells terrible.
Oh!
Not like this.
I'm alive in here! I'm alive in here!
Moats.
Yeah.
You
We're
guys.
keeping after
You guys
him.
got to get on the trail.
Don't worry, you have to beat a 3.
I think it was a 3, 3,
Oh
4.
yeah, we got to scroll back up to their set. For some reason, I thought it'd be there forever.
It's right after a gun from Canara.
It's got to be a lot easier
You're
for you
welcome.
guys without my board is full of all the secret rolls from a billion characters.
It's right here. You got a
There you
stealth from our. Yeah, thank you, Kane. You're God among men.
Don't tell him that.
He is. He deserves to know.
No, I mean it.
Can't believe Kane thinks that's for real. What an idiot, right?
I can do anything.
Except beat a 3.
I
And-
know.
What is this like high-res Street Fighter HD text? How is that happening? My Roll20 looks like shit.
Playing on an NVIDIA graphics card, so
I guess.
it's really making a difference.
Got his texture set to ultra.
Stefan, are you waiting for me to roll?
Yes.
Any set dressing? Okay, cool. Investigate first.
Grab the phone charger real quick.
Oof.
Okay.
Matches the stealth.
So he loses. He can't find us.
I'm debating whether or not to use my fate point here. This one
Oh.
seems like the most
Nope.
important one to use it on.
Uh,
Yeah. I'm gonna tap 3 for this one.
Okay.
And really focus in on the task and retrace my steps back to find these footprints.
Okay,
That'll be
you
my
can
last
see
fate
her.
point.
You can see they like quickly disappear at a point, just flat, and then you like take a step back, orient yourself, and remember to look at the broader picture. And when you look to the side, you can see faint glows out of a side alley that almost didn't look traversable. She pulled a basket behind her, which was seeming to hide the footprint.
Could I see another set of footprints that like address them?
No,
No.
Jesus carried her here.
Yeah, because I know they spoke with somebody potentially.
Oh,
Is that this location or no?
yeah.
Okay. Who did you speak to? I'll look around. Is there anyone nearby?
Let's see. What was Canera's provoke?
4? No, it was a 3.
3. Roll a contacts against it.
All right. I have no more fate points, so you guys might be okay.
Arias
Yep.
to see was a 4. Yeah!
There you
To
go.
be fair, I've had no fate points even like since the Inquisitor fight, so it's even.
Come find us now, big titty boy.
Don't.
She
Right.
shouts.
What was that?
Titty boy, boy, boy.
The snow falls from the roofs. It's a fucking avalanche.
Okay, so there's nothing. I don't know. I guess I can still continue to follow the.
Yeah, you got the
footprints,
footprints.
at
You
least,
just
right?
don't know any additional info.
Yeah, I'll just kind of shake my head and continue on.
Moats really wants to impress his new family.
Trying to. Okay. I mean, unless there's anything in particular that would stop me, I just am hounding these footprints.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
Which
King K. Roll GIF.
Yeah.
it pretty much doesn't give you any sort of speed. You're basically tracking carefully at this point. And so you just keep following trails equally as cold. They continue a lead ahead that they seem to be maintaining a distance. And it starts to lead you out of the village.
Okay, I will confide in Leary and say, whatever perimeter she set up, whatever Dyer has established, may not reach this far. If we need to collect her, we should do it now.
He looks back into town and you can see the bodies of dozens of Forgiven stalking around with their weapons at the ready, searching around corners and the like. Suppose she must be. Alright, let's not waste any time. And he's gonna stalk back toward the village.
I guess I should probably keep. Yeah, I'll follow. There's no reason to stay out here by myself.
Why don't you just give us a
Yeah.
ring? Get out your cell phone. Give us a call. Be like, guys, what the fuck?
No, I'm debating to continue after you, but I think it's best I go back with him. I'll go back with.
Cowardly decision. I compel your proud to try to solve this yourself, to go after them.
Yeah, let's kill
Okay.
him.
Sounds good. I will
Pride,
regard
pride, pride.
regard Leary again. Wait, so he's continuing on?
I'm picturing this as out of the village. Because you can see the village
okay.
here. So you might think of it, just in my head, I'm like, no, the village is there. It clearly looks the same. I can't possibly.
Got you.
So he's going back
Oh.
toward the village.
I'll look at him and say, We were told to bring her back. Both of us. We see this through.
He's gonna quirk his head at you and say, I have to work with Leary. Or Dyer. I keep forgetting which of us is which.
I know. I have a thing too. Doesn't she trust you to see this through? Didn't she task you with it?
He's gonna look back toward the village and then you, and he's gonna, grumbling, take a knife out of his belt and stick it with in the banister of the bridge.
Okay. He's marking it. That's smart.
And he's gonna stalk back toward you and say, you better get a hotter trail then.
It's getting warmer all the time. Come on. I'll continue after her.
So Canera and Arya.
Yeah.
What do you
All right.
what do you up what do you
So-
like? What do you feel?
Oh,
You? Huh. Oh, I wasn't
when
gonna.
we- do you want to?
No. You.
Are you?
Me? Yeah, okay. Oh, no. Oops.
Nuts.
Darkwing Raven. Sits at the
Shut
bottom.
the fuck up, Kane.
Huh.
When we open on Arya, she's gonna be on her hands and knees, hands to the ground. She's gonna ping out looking for
Got our
moats.
hands and knees.
And Canera's sat on her back with her legs in the air, and you could just.
Oh.
Oh no, no, that's
Well,
not it.
well.
Oh god, corner.
Oh, what did I do?
What did you do?
Roll athletics.
Basically, though, I gave every party member a little piece of rock, which
That's
I'm
smart.
fucking could have looked for ostrich that way.
Ah.
But I remember now. I only had 2 beers, so yeah. So she's just on the ground punching it. Obviously, Canary would have no idea what that is.
Is they roll a 3?
Yes.
I don't know whether to have Moats roll something against it, because it's not like he's conscious of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how far you are. Don't know how much of a lead you guys got. Have you guys just been sprinting as fast as possible?
Yeah, I imagine we are trying to make as much headway as we can.
Alright, each of you roll me athletics, and we'll have to take the lower one, because you're going to have to wait up for the... If you want
Well.
to keep cohesion. Uh-oh!
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like there's no point in me rolling.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Wait, aren't you carrying her?
And not anymore. No.
Oh.
Why not?
What?
How long would it take for that to get awkward? When it goes
Right off
from,
now.
like, quickly hustling out of a bad situation to, like, all you can focus on is each
My
other's
feet
breathing, like,
hurt.
and you kind of start to wonder, like, dude, so is this necessary?
They're right behind us. What?
I don't believe you.
Roll empathy. Yeah, they're right behind you.
They're right. Don't look back. Don't look back. Just they're right behind us.
I just like Arya being aware of it and saying, roll empathy.
In that case, you can detect him, because he's a little alarmingly close. You've been real winded since the fight. You've been running all day.
Okay. So she's got her hands pressed to the ground, and she'll just say, shit.
You're gonna say what?
He's close, Moats.
This is we're not moving at a reasonable pace.
She'll just look up and say, can we not do this?
Say, it is a fact.
Just saying.
She'll say, okay, well, fact is they're catching up to us, and we might have a fight on our hands soon here. But...
Kinner's frozen, waiting for your.
Her lips are dry and her eyes are wide.
She runs away from you.
I want to roll contacts. Is there... Because the issue isn't really like getting somewhere where they can't find us. They're following us. My thought was to roll contacts if there's an area that's kind of either rebel occupied, or if that's not possible in the north, if there's rebel activity where we might find numbers.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see.
Well, I'll give you the immediate stuff first. Everywhere you see populated by brown on the map here is rebel-controlled territory.
Okay.
You know of a certain corner of Lonnie Vale, although that might be a bit painful. Vivek is heavily controlled and especially contains a shaman presence, as it's where they fall back to often.
Smart.
Fry's Peak, the west side, is rebel controlled primarily, although that's a bit of unsettled land, so it's kind of wasteland. Lonnie Vale possesses the highest chance of flying under the radar because they're hardly even known about there. Vivek is an easy choice.
Yeah. So it seems like Vivek is where we're going to head towards.
Although Lonnie Vale does contain your fastest path to Fry's Peak, given travel distance and time. It's a straight shot down.
Mm. Maybe it is smarter to do that then.
As you two are in the middle of discussion, you just hear, "Where are we going?"
Ah.
Oh,
What is that?
it's Zant from Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
No. When you turn, there's just this figure dressed in snow-white garb there, standing as though almost not disturbing the snow around it. It bores this off-putting mask, but every aspect of it contains an ornateness about themselves.
With a 3, do I know who this person is?
Not through contacts.
Kinner immediately draws her weapon.
Yeah.
Girls to that area.
You can faintly match this descriptor to an illustration you've seen of the originator of any known shaman healing spells, the burgeoning S. This is the orphan midwife. A tribune stands before you amongst the trees and the snow as casually as a child begging for money.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Do I know that?
Roll me a lore.
Sure.
Actually, whatever you want. A contacts is also viable for you.
Oh, wow.
Why the fuck do I know who this person is? I wonder.
You know this figure from many, many complaints of heresy and blasphemy from the Archbishop. She hates this person, this woman, this enemy, this fucking invader. And although they bow to the same overlord, this fucking sinful creation can defy the sacred nature of life and death.
So, Canera, having winged around with her weapon drawn, will just go, ugh. And she'll kind of, like, relax a bit.
Moving kind of like a deer, her head quirks from Arya to Canera, and she waves a dainty little hand. She looks horribly small underneath the garb.
So this is an Exosan Tribune, huh?
Hello.
Is she with anybody?
Nope, she stands alone.
This is who Moats is supposed to chaperone, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canaro will say, "Why are you here?"
I followed you from the village. You looked like you matched the description of some people I was meant to travel with. You... She tips her head toward Arya. No. But I know the saint. A saint.
Canaro will say, "Man. Arya, can we have an aside?" I don't know whether it's smarter to keep her with us or to send her to Moats. If she's known for heresy and stuff like that.
Arya is actually going to because she knows the direction that Moats is. She's gonna say, "Oh no, you weren't meant to leave with us. You were supposed to reconnoiter with Prefect Moats. He is just that way." And this is going to be a deceive because I don't actually know that was for Moats.
She's almost not even gonna bother. Yeah, she's not, because that doesn't matter. She's gonna tip her head and say, "How old do you think I am? I know where he is. But I'm bored of that. The Inquisitors are terribly unpleasant to travel with, and you looked like you were doing something interesting."
Canaro will say, "We are also trying not to travel with the Inquisitors."
Well, then we have that in common.
Ugh.
Arya's going to say, "There really isn't time. We need to keep moving."
All right. She's gonna like hike her
Yeah,
dress
just
up and
accepted this person's coming with us at this point.
Canaro will say, "Moving where?"
She'll say, "Southbound through Lonnie Vale."
Oh, we're going through Lonnie Vale.
Yeah, you said Fry's Peak is the destination, or no?
yeah.
I thought you said you were going to go through Vivek.
That was my initial thought, but you said this was faster.
Okay. Canaro will say, yeah, she won't say anything. If we're going through Lonnie Vale, she will assume for some reason in her brain you're not taking her into rebel territory.
Would Canara know that that's... Like, would she inherently know that that's not rebel occupied, or...
Well, Lonnie Vale's both, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so more her brain just says, the reasonable thing to do would not to be, obviously we're only going to go in the safe parts. That's just what her brain says.
All right, we'll just take advantage of that then. And Arya will lead the group southward.
The orphan midwife is very animated with the mask. It's like someone in, any manner of like suit in a production. Just nod her head quickly and hike the dress up and start trudging through the snow. And say, "So, what are our plans to avoid detection?"
Arya will say,
Yeah, I know, it's tough. I have no idea how much to give this thing, this person.
She's going to look to
What
Canara.
did you just call me?
She's going to look to Canara and she's going to say, "You keep a bag on you, yeah?"
Canaro will say, "Of course."
She's going to say, "I want you to write me a missive." She'll say, "Like you're commanding one of your forgiven. Say that we're heading to Vivek and you need a flock to meet you there. We are going to put it in your bag, write it hastily, and we're going to make it look like we ran into a conflict and we needed to leave. Very quickly leaving behind our things.
Kara will, like, start to open her mouth in the way she does, where she's immediately about to protest everything. Say,
The orphan midwife will immediately open her mouth beneath the mask and go, "Wow, this is fun."
She's going to say, what would be really fun is if you could make it look like there was a struggle here.
Boss fight music.
She's gonna look around and then just walk over and kick some snow on a tree, like back and forth. And before she's made that much of a mess, she's gonna look back at you and do a little Joker shrug, and her hands will slap the sides of her legs.
Arya will, though. I want to try to tear the area up. So I guess my logic here is I want to try to use lore to boost, deceive. I want to make it look like we fought here and we needed to leave. And the clue that we're going to leave is that we're heading to Vivek. So before my motherfucker, I will use a fate point on this. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
If a fate point makes it succeed, we're using a fate point.
Yeah, that'll create. Yeah.
My God, tonight these rolls. Let's dramatically escape in the first act of tonight, and then leave no just fucking breadcrumbs to our location.
Trip over our own asses.
My God, fucking Christ, fate. Let's get climactically we'll escape it. Then we make no fucking conscious effort. Okay, so with a 4, Arya is just gonna start whooging flames around that tree that she kicked at.
Oh, Canary, do you want to help in the?
Yeah, you want to help out?
Oh, you can do the deceive roll. Wait. Did you? Oh, you still have yet to do the deceive roll. Sometimes we go so long without rolls that I look at an old one and I'm like, is that it? Did you already do it?
No, I can roll this with a 3 if Canara's helping.
Yeah.
Okay. There it is.
I actually have deceive.
There it is.
Kanara will, using her own weapon, also kind of help tear up the place, swinging her blade around, like striking into trees, stuff like that.
Arya's going to get an idea, and she's going to say, she's actually going to lob an attack at Kanara.
Kanara will take it. Just, ow!
Should she actually get hit by it?
No.
Oh! She screams really loudly.
We'll leave a body.
We'll leave a body.
We gotta make it believable.
They're expecting one of us in the wreckage, brother.
This is the really quirky moment in a Zach Braff movie. They all start fighting, and
But she'll lob an attack at Kanara, and she'll say, "No, that's it. You and I fought, and I got away from you. That's what you're going to put in the missive. You're going off on your own to look for me in Vivek, because that's where I said I was going." She goes, "That works. That's better than that dumb thing I came up with before."
I really don't want to get any more Forgiven involved. What if they find...
You're not getting Forgiven involved. Moats is going to find the bag and go to Vivek without us.
The orphan midwife lifts a branch off the ground and overhead hurls it at a tree, and it just goes kunk and falls back into the snow, and then she looks back at you like she's participating.
Arya gives her a nod.
Here, I'll say, and then what?
She'll say, and then he goes to Vivek, we go to Fry's Peak through Lonnie Vale.
And he goes back to where all of the Forgiven are. I don't know you, and I'm not putting blind faith in someone who would do anything for freedom.
She's gonna say, what else do you want to know?
Say, nothing. You are an illegal, illicit mage.
And that's never stopped you from cooperating with me before.
Say, I had no choice. Say, it was Judicature who called upon me.
She's gonna say, yeah, Judicature came into play with the Spires.
You didn't even learn her name in months working together? She's looking at Canara with a quirked head.
Here, I'll say, why would I need to?
Huh.
Arya's gonna stop at that, and she's gonna say, you don't know my name.
I love the music. Whoop!
Hmm?
Say, of course not. Say, we've hardly interacted but today.
She'll kind of fall back on her heel, and she'll say, I got it. What did he get? What was he working on with you? And she's going to lean in, and she's going to say, you really don't know my name. Great, Arya, you're the best at this. I fucking love playing Fate. It's a great system.
If you like Fate, you should try D&D.
Oh, God. I'm going to roll a new character. Honesty, the honest man. 1 million empathy because he never lies to anyone.
Well, then you're going to get upset when Honesty, the honest man, has no, like, lore.
I don't care. He doesn't need lore. He's just going to be honest in all things. Everyone's friendly to him because he...
Oh,
I fucking hate that guy.
Man, honestly, fuck this.
Canary will bark up. What does it matter? She says, all I care about is that the Forgiven are not implicated in any more of this madness.
She's gonna kind of get again uncomfortably close to you, and she's gonna say, Canary, you have to remember, the Providence Spire, we both shared the power.
I remember when we were still first getting used to calling them the Forgiven. I still think it's a bit haughty.
Nara looks back and forth.
She's gonna look to the woman and say, I need a minute.
Oop. Okay.
And,
we're being chased, though.
She's gonna look back to Canara and say, I think I see what happened here. They pulled me out of your mind already, didn't they? Whatever they do, however it is they do it. You don't remember me, but I know you.
Canara,
What do you...
the orphan midwife is nodding over Arya's shoulder, almost to herself. She's not nodding at you, she's just thinking, like...
Oh, yeah. Nara says, what are you talking about?
She says, look, let's not implicate the Forgiven. She'll say, Ostrich, you're writing a letter to Ostrich. You were hoping to send it back to him, but either way, you have to include that we are leaving to Vivek. She'll say, I can explain the rest on the way.
Canara will hold that...
Don't make me waste a 7 deceive roll, Canara.
She'll hold that really obnoxiously piercing, steely gaze, and then she'll rip paper out of her bag, her little, fanny pack, and she will start writing a missive to Ostrich about how...
No, go ahead.
About exactly what we talked about, that Arya basically got out of her grasp. They fought. She ran away. She's going after her.
Kind of absent of this particular discussion, the orphan midwife points, kind of to the right and says, it looks like soon the snow will be clearing out, so if we just leave tracks in the snow going that way and then bank hard east, then they won't have any real footpath traffic to follow.
That's a great idea.
Ah!
Alright, well, she'll just, like, drop her shoulders and she'll say, if it's faster, let's do that.
Oh, that doesn't seem faster. Just an idea. I'm having fun with it. Never really run from anything before.
Canara, finish your letter and let's go.
Canara says, I am finished. She'll rip the bag off of her herself, and she'll hold it up and she'll say, burn it. Well, she'll say scald it. Don't disintegrate it.
Scorch it.
Scorch it.
Arya will, and then she's going to take her earrings off and throw them just about the area.
Canara will toss the bag so it's like skids a bit in the snow, and then she'll throw the letter inside of the bag. Well, she'll do the bag part first, and then she'll throw the bag. Why would she throw the bag and then put the letter in?
Ostrich shows up and investigates this after the fact. He just picks through stuff and he's like, this was staged.
These guys don't know what they're
No,
doing.
no, no.
But once she's done, Kinra will say, we do need to make our footprints look convincing.
Since this is in the fucking confines of the lore enhancing deceive, I can just make shadows run about and do that.
Okay.
We don't have to have a fucking montage of them stomping off one way and then
I put my
walking
boots on
back through their
backwards.
footprints.
And then she will defer to you to lead them forward.
When everything's set, she'll start walking. Let's see, maybe taking off her cloak and using that to drag behind them, covering up their real footprints, and they'll head south.
Okay. So quickly, since that probably took up a lot of lead time, Moats, let's resolve your how you handle this.
Sure, sounds good. Base investigate.
Yeah.
They do well.
Well, looks like not even close to sussing out this staged scene.
Oh, you did give me a fate point.
I'll kill you.
That was a 0. 5. I mean, they got a 7. I probably just want to not fail. I want them to succeed with style, so I'll probably just boost it. And that gives me something. Yeah, I'm just gonna boost it.
Wait, your investigate?
Oh yeah. Because
I don't know. I think the challenge here is kind of direct. She set up her deceive.
Oh, okay.
To be setting up, staging a fight and making it believable. I feel like your investigate is kind of the environmental empathy to decode it.
Yeah, it's like a black or white, succeed or fail. I like that. Okay, cool. Gotta go big then. He's gonna make it. It'll be fine. I have to get a +4 to fucking make this happen. Yeah, see.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No worries.
Oh man.
Thank Christ.
No worries.
I love Moats so much, and the narrative that this makes, it hurts my heart.
The best part is we're right there. We didn't get very far. So he's on a knee looking at the bag, and you can see us fucking Scooby-Doo creeping away in the background.
They're going through Vivek.
Damn it, they're already halfway to Vivek by now.
Okay. So yeah, how does that play out?
I suppose you look over everything. You have to kind of hand the note to Leary to translate written English. But
Okay.
he looks at you and he says, "Looks like she left a note for your bloodsucker friend. Mage headed off to Vivek. Makes sense. Here you haven't recaptured that."
You and I both know that is Rebel Lamp. It's just the two of us. It was a smart move. And he'll just kind of sit for a moment and consider. If we follow her there, it's likely that she'll set traps for us. Yes?
Yeah.
Associates. So we can rule that out. We already know where they're going.
Where's that?
To the what is it? It's the sunken what?
Burning Academy.
Burning the Academy.
To the Burning Academy to the south. The path they took is a winding one. If we were to cut south, we might be able to beat them there.
He's just staring sociopathically into the distance. The wind breezes through his gray hair, and his snake eyes stay lidded as he considers, his head lilting back and forth.
I want to do a lore on the region to the south. Valley. What's the deal about that place?
You don't know. Let's see. Let's pull up
Architect
the
contacts.
little info tag about it. This document's too tall. Nope, not that one. not that one. That one. Okay. So, yeah, pretty good lore. I'll just give you the rundown. I'll read you the document. These days, it's kind of a mishmash, a morass. It's the most known Terran center for rebel activity. After the falling of the Tiers, it was captured because, due to negotiations, Northern Forgiven really didn't have much in the way of defenses, so they couldn't help but lose ground, and they really saved as much as they could. So now, bit of a lawless land. These real fucking ruffian troublemakers of a mercenary band, the Laughing Damned, have set in there and really taken roots. They're kind of bullies, and the shamans aren't really a concentrated enough force to deal with them. They just sort of operate together. It is... it's just a fun little tourist note. It has the largest exposure to Shiun culture, although that is still little. Yeah, you just know that stuff about it. It's real contentious land for an Exosan, because tough as they are, if you're not going in with a platoon, likely people of whatever size are going to get their ass kicked. There's mercenaries who aren't very respectful of Exosa shamans and rebels who are deliberately in violation of everything Exosa. And so it's just kind of difficult territory.
Okay. He'll consider all this and say, it will not be easy to go through the veil, but it is our best chance. And I will be counting on you to make it safe for both of us, to leave whatever markings you can for Dire to follow.
He'll nod slowly and remove another tool from his belt, and with an intimidating swing of the arm, a flick of the wrist, it'll just get stuck in a northern-facing tree.
They made a mistake taking the long one. They're not as familiar with this land as I am. We'll beat them there.
Who you figures them? Sounds like the Forgiven Saint got split.
The Saint can't even read the old language. She'll fumble around, and if we're lucky, she'll be there alone. It's the mage we need.
Yeah. Now you understand how we felt.
He'll just kind of laugh to himself and stand
He's
up
not
and-
laughing.
That's fine. He'll look over and say, well, I don't have anything witty. I'm not going to say anything because I don't have anything. So why fucking bother?
He's
I'm
just
going...
waiting for you to start. Oh, he wishes he
No.
would start.
I'm going to just start plodding off to the south in that case.
He's going to quickly follow in step.
Okay.
On the way, he muses and says, if you think it'd be hard for us, it'd be real hard for a card-carrying saint to waltz through Vivek, don't you think?
Oh, yes. She's stubborn. She wouldn't take off her armor for any. Even for you, honest as you are. I'm sure we have plenty of people calling around. She'll make quite a fuss in the Vale.
He doesn't respond. His eyes just stay dead-eyed and locked ahead.
Yeah.
Ostrich. As you... Well, let's see. Oh, wait. I guess we still gotta break contact. So, she's pulled up to the station. Elizabeth's ready to get roasted. And, so in the state, she says, Oh, just do it quick. It's gonna be so hard to say goodbye to this thing.
Shirk will nod at that. It is a fine work of southern engineering. A shame to put it to such waste.
We'll have to put it on the agenda to find another. I'm sure they're littered somewhere in the war zones.
And then with that, he'll
With a chunk, it tips over and begins pouring, and the whale soul trapped inside begins screaming. And it begins getting melted away. So as the connection starts to sever, she says, I'll be sending a contact up. See if you can find a drop point at the border and leave me those things. Inchwist will collect it, and then he'll be able to get it back to me right quick. And you need to go rejoin the prefect. There's no telling how much time we've lost on the pursuit of the spies.
very well, my lady.
And she says, good luck, Ostrich. And then the tether starts to break as lava melts through the receiving part of the surrogate soldier.
Ostrich will offer a very low, sort of one hand outstretched to the side, bow to the old piece of engineering as though it was live, which it kind of was at one point.
We don't talk about
In
that.
many abstract forms.
Do a very Victorian bow to it. And stand up and head out to find the stragglers. They've already been found.
So you emerge, and those two are not there. Looks like I got confused on what map this was. You emerge at the mouth to this foundry. You can tell you're in kind of an obscure side of town, a corner with a disused foundry. And you can see that it was pretty much... why am I forgetting the word for, like, when you close a mine?
Derelict?
No, like the action of being closed. Like, we've closed this. We've done this thing to it.
Oh, abandoned?
Decommissioned.
Maybe. Decommission's good enough. It's a decommissioned foundry for whatever reason. And you can tell as you exit that they just sort of used this by moving the stuff to the side, kind of like the puppetry setup in the house. You can see that all of the markings and stuff are left in place, but assembled in such a way to maintain the illusion. And so you walk out from behind them, out of the mouth of this place.
Let's see.
They left a while before you, so there's no immediate sign of the stragglers.
Yeah. Oh. See what I can find.
Okay, are you trying to find them?
Yeah.
All right. Pretty conveniently, their trail, their footpath seems to lead in the direction of the border checkpoint. Seems like they are probably headed south as well. And actually, it takes you along this peculiar path. You leave it and kind of run yourself in danger of being seen in Terra Central, which is where you, corresponding to what your lady told you, you realize where you are. You recognize it in the architecture and such.
Yeah.
But your route takes you along like hills and valleys and ditches and quarries and out of the way stuff that is somehow by like path demarcations and little signs, you realize that this is their little underground trail that they forged for transporting these people, these kidnappees.
Ah.
And you, as you walk it in like perfect step with these people, can see the path that it lays out along the border between Canaris. Oh, it tricked me. The stupid illustration got me. Canera Central.
You've been tricked.
All right, it served its purpose.
Right,
I think
it's,
that's. I think it served its purpose.
Planted that seed on
got
day
me.
one.
Oh, I didn't keep my guard up.
Why'd
That
you
is
do
a
this?
Balin joke.
Can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you've done this.
And you feel confident in catching up to them along this illicit path headed for the border, which all lines up as what you need to be doing.
Alright.
That'll be a golden wrap on Ostrich for tonight.
By Ostrich.
And just so I
Bye.
understand as an audience member, he's heading south in
Mhm.
order to make this happen.
Yeah, that was her instruction. That's where his trail is following. It's about here, the northern pass down to the border.
Gotcha.
North of the border, I mean, even norther, in the Lonnie Vale, Arya, Canera, and the orphan midwife, your guest. You guys walk through the forest trails and eventually, well, there's a train, a rail line. Do you want to follow that?
Oof. I mean, it would probably be familiar to me if nothing else.
It's kind of the quickest way you know. You know that at one point you're
Yeah.
going to come to a gorge between the Verge and Lonnie Vale and that it's kind of wide. And you know of all of one specific bridge over it.
Yeah, I think Arya will get very quiet as she leads them through there.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know. I think I want to compel your high concept in general, the you,
Yeah,
to have a panic attack as you start to come into view of this.
sure, I can go for that.
So as you guys
Sure,
do
sure.
so, you're away from the snow now, and it's getting into cooler spring weather. Arya seems to be leading you the whole time, and eventually you guys bank a hard left and start to follow the train tracks. And you can see this is because it leads out into a big gorge, a canyon that crosses from one wooded trail side to the other into the heart of Lonnie Vale. But as she's doing so, she is kind of breathing heavier and maybe taking smaller steps.
Yeah.
I got a stat for this. Yeah, dog.
There it is.
Oh yeah, you'll get her.
I got her this
Yeah, you
time.
definitely got me. I literally cannot fail. Maybe in a is because this is like a difficult situation. She's not in her game. I'm gonna roll rapport instead of deceive, and it still succeeds.
Still succeeds, but
It doesn't take much for you to decipher, though, as Arya says, "Oh God, I'm not ready," and is just kind of gripping with herself. This is gonna be like full-blown panic attack.
The midwife's mask will turn and she'll say, "Oh, you're not supposed to say that kind of," but she'll pause. And let's see. She immediately cues into what's going on with you, and you find two dainty hands around your shoulders, sort of bracing you. She glides to you.
Arya, she'll look up through her hair, and her cheeks are just wet with tears.
There's something wrong with the child.
The child.
Canera is notably a few steps back, as is always showing her emotional distance from things. She'll say, I can see that.
Can you walk, child? I take it we're supposed to maintain pace.
She'll say, I can't take the railway.
You're saying, weren't you the one that was saying we needed to be quick on our feet? This is obviously the most direct path. It's not that dangerous. Even for someone like yourself.
Stop! Just stop.
The midwife is like just cradling you. Although
Yeah,
it
she's
doesn't
just
it doesn't quell your heart, you feel oddly calmed.
Magic drugging me. She'll relent into that, and she'll kind of meekly say, we'll go around. We'll take a different way.
So we don't have time.
Then you go and take the Tribune, and I'll go my own way.
That was not part of the deal. Clearly, I need you to get into the library.
She'll say,
So you're going.
I know you forgot my name, but did you forget how to be a human being? She'll say, I'm telling you this is too difficult for me. I lost everything on that rail line.
And I'll tell you what my mother told me, and that was to suck it up. If we need to do this, we need to do this, and you need to face it. Whatever is going on, we have to go.
Hey! Now, I'm pretty sure I know a guy who taught you how to lay low better than this.
No.
You look up toward the tree line and you see old eyes that are all too recognizable to you. Unfortunately, especially in this place. It's funny that you're with the orphan midwife because you're pretty sure the dead have been raised. You look up and grasping the tree with a roguish smile is a man about 10 years older than when you last saw him, when you thought he died. Asher Riggs smiles fondly down to you from the cliffside, and he puts a hand out and says, I'll get her over the ledge. We'll be just fine.
Damn.
And that's the end of the campaign. I mean it this time.
How much do I have to pay for... Dude, it's gonna take them 10 years to write the fucking finale of this thing. Oh my god.
Writing is hard. It's hard.
Declan's health isn't looking too good. I don't think he's gonna finish it before he dies.
Declan or Garrity.
Yeah, spending time piddling around making TV shows and fucking doing nothing.
Boy, that was a waste of my time. I wish I hadn't done the TV show. They didn't even finish it right.
Oh, how
Do
should
a
they
whole
finish
other
it?
TV show based on how the book ended.
Yeah, go make a game with FromSoft instead.
I think I will. Not sure what it means, but I will.
Ugh, man.
Wow.